Alright, hello Korea fans. Today I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how to find the best hotel in Korea specifically for you. Let's do it. Alright, hello everyone. My name is Carlo and this is the KK Life. It's a channel about Korea travel tips and hacks for the positive and happy DIY traveler. If it's your first time, welcome, and I hope you like the show. If you've been watching our videos for a while, you'll notice that there's a big change right now because we're in a set environment instead of outside doing vlogging in Korea. But as you know, we are not really able to upload videos regularly. I think we only do it like once a month or once, twice. But because we want to give more value and more content that's useful for you guys and for your trip to Korea, we just thought, hey, maybe we should try to experiment on how to do that. So this format is an experiment. If you like it, let us know in the comments. If you don't, then let us know too. We'd love to know from you guys. Okay, cool. So today I have 5 things that would help you find the best hotel in Korea specifically for you. And not only is it applicable in Korea, it's also applicable, when you want to book to other places and other destinations. So let's begin. Number 1, only get recommendations from other travelers who travel like you. So let's say you have friends, who've been to Korea before and you haven't yet, and you go like, hey, I'm going to Korea next week. Do you know a hotel? Right off the bat, they could give you like, oh, I stayed at this hotel, you should try it out. That may be a good idea, but it depends. Like, for example, what if that friend is a backpacker and you're like more of a hotel, soft pillow, soft bed kind of person? Then that's not really gonna work, right? When I was younger, I used to do couch surfing. I lived in someone else's house and that's fine, in their room or their couch, or sometimes they're right beside you. I could do that when I was younger, but I couldn't do it now. So that's really not going to work because I have a family now. So that's one thing you have to consider. So if my younger self would recommend a place for me to stay in Korea to me now, I'll probably going to reject his options. And the reason for that is it's just not a match. Tip number 2, determine the mode of transportation that you will mainly use. So imagine that you book a hotel, right? And then you decide, oh, I'm going to use the subway to move around. But then you get to your hotel, and then after that, you realize, oh my gosh, I have to walk like 30 minutes to get to the subway. So you basically are inconvenienced to actually get to the mode of transportation that you will use frequently. For me, it's better to think of it, the other way around. Think of, okay, I'm going to use a subway, so I'm going to find an accommodation, I'm going to find a hotel, a hostel, whatever you choose, whatever you prefer, that is actually close to the subway station. 5-minute walk, 10-minute walk, it's really up to you. But at least I considered first the mode of transportation because that's what I'm going to use frequently. Now, of course, if you want to ride a taxi, you have to make sure that it's accessible to taxi. Same thing if you want to ride buses. The exception would be if you have van service, they just pick you up at the hotel and you go to places, so that's pretty much easy. So at least you get to think about these situations and options. Alright, tip number 3. Know your must-have amenities when choosing a hotel. Sometimes you don't think about this, there are things that, oh, okay, as long as I have a bed and a shower, then that's fine. But maybe for some of you, you might want to have a list of top things that are important to you. So for example, you want to make sure that you're getting a room with private bath, or because in Korea there are hostels and there are places, boutique hotels that have like shared bathrooms. Some rooms may not have windows and you want windows in your room. One other thing that we prefer is a laundromat. We buy clothes in Korea that we get to use there too, so we want to make sure we have access to laundry. And not all places in Korea have, have laundromats. Of course, there are laundry services. It's going to be more expensive. Plus, you don't know when it's going to finish. Number 4, book your hotel accommodations early, because the earlier you book, the cheaper it is in general. So the ideal time to book is right after you buy your tickets. So get your visa if you need one, and then get your flight tickets. Once that's booked, then that's when you book your hotel accommodations. If you're not sure, it doesn't matter. Just choose something that you like, and then you can just adjust, change hotels, as long as it's, a pay later option. We prefer a pay later option, so free cancellation and pay later option. So those are the two things that we look at. It's true that there are options that are cheaper if you book real early and you pay now, but if you're not too certain, or like you just want to look for other options in between while you're waiting, you want to make sure that you have something that's already booked. The last thing you want to happen is that you didn't book a hotel, you're already nearing your travel dates, and the hotels that you kind of like are already fully booked, and you're left with choices that you don't really like. So it's actually good to have something already booked right after you book your flights, and then just search for a better deal if you want in between. Anyway, it's free cancellation and pay later. That's why those options are there in the first place. Tip number 5, my favorite tip of all. Pick a place near the area where you will frequent. The reason for this is, imagine you're going to go to Gyeongbok Palace, which is actually near Samcheongdong, which is near Insadong, and which is near the Cheonggyecheon Stream, which is near Myeongdong, which is near Seoul Tower. But if you choose to stay in Gangnam, which is super far, then you're going to waste time going to these prominent places that you want to go to if you book there. The other consideration, and this is a major consideration for me, is what do you plan to do in the evening? Because let's say you're tired, or you just want to eat, or you want to shop all night. You want to make sure that right after that, the hotel is nearby, right? So let's say you want to do early morning shopping in Dongdaemun, right? Even, wee hours in the morning, you're there, you shop. After that, you want to ride the trains. Oops, the subway's already closed. So what? You're going to take a taxi to your hotel in Myeongdong, right? So instead of doing that, why not just stay in Dongdaemun? So that after you shop, you're already there. The same thing, if you want to, just shop in Myeongdong, or eat there, or have, late night snacks, street food. So what you want to do is, right after doing that, you're tired, you don't want to walk anymore, then the hotel is nearby. You don't have to ride another train or take the taxi going back to your hotel. So there you go, guys. I hope you like that. These 5 tips, I hope you'll be able to use them, when you're looking for a hotel that's perfect for you. I have other tips that's going to be for next time. So I'd like to know, do you like this format in our channel? If you like more of this, just let us know in the comments below. And if you have topics in mind that you want us to discuss, just put it in the comments below too. Have a nice day. 안녕히 계세요. Goodbye, everyone. Hey there, have you subscribed yet? If not, subscribe. I know, I'm silly. Or you can watch this video over here, which is the next one. Yes. Cool.